Hey, everybody. Welcome back. This is the High Octane Podcast. I'm your host, Bob.
And I'm your co-pilot, Serge.
And we are back, as I said. I know we took kind of a pretty long break, actually.
Yeah.
But,
It was a good break, though.
life happens. Yeah, I mean, some things happened in my life, happened in Sergio's life.
A lot in yours.
A lot in my life.
Mine is basically basic, just mostly working and stuff. But you, my friend, got some big news.
Yeah, a lot of things happened in the last
9 months,
10 months. I got married in January or in December, actually, on December 23rd, and then 7 weeks ago today, actually, I had a baby girl, and yeah, she's been keeping us busy between work, the gym, her.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing right there, man.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been definitely different, but fun. She's a really good kid.
Matter of fact, she's sleeping right now.
She's passed out right now on Abby's lap.
Can't ask for nothing else on that.
Yeah, I'm enjoying being a dad. My parents came down a couple weeks ago. Got to meet her for the first time. That was cool.
How long did they stay? They stayed for a week?
They stayed 4 days.
Oh, they stayed 4 days.
They were going to stay a week, but Dorothy was her schedule got a little screwed up. So they ended up leaving a few days early. But
plus, they got that drive back all the way to
yeah,
Michigan.
Yeah, the drive, especially it's even further than our normal drive because they're about 2 hours further north.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, they got to meet her. They had fun. They got to see Chris and Kayla a couple times. So
that's good, man.
It was a good visit, and then we're actually gonna go up around Memorial Day to Michigan. Everybody meet her because she'll be
almost a year.
She'll be almost a year about that time.
Oh, that'd be perfect time for the baby to travel and for you guys to go up there because, man, it's hard traveling with the babies. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, I'm sure. And then, my parents are obviously going to come down for her 1 year birthday. So,
well, man, congrats, dude.
Thanks, man.
I know I'm excited for you.
I'm excited. It's a good time. Like I said, I'm enjoying being a dad, and I honestly never thought I would be at 42 years old or ever, honestly. But yeah, it's been good. So definitely a learning experience constantly. But like I said, she's a good kid. She's not super high maintenance or anything.
Bro, I got a 15-year-old and a 6-year-old, and I'm still learning.
Oh, I imagine, yeah. Yeah.
And you ain't never going to stop. They come up with new shit every single day.
Yeah, that's fine.
And all this new damn lingo they think they're slick with.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't have to worry about that for a little while, thankfully. But
nice, man.
But you've been doing floors again.
Yeah, just doing floors and working and fucking staying busy, man.
Is there a timeline to go back to Wiremasters or no?
No, not yet.
No. Well, it's good that you guys are busy with the floors.
Yeah, because it got slow for a little bit. Work got crazy, man.
Yeah, and
they got slow, and then they got busy, and now it's starting to get slow again. But everybody's worried about how the elections and stuff coming up this year.
Oh yeah.
So after that, hopefully it gets back to regular business, man.
Well, that and hopefully your dad doesn't cut any more fingers off.
Yeah, we don't want that to happen anymore, which was hilarious, by the way.
Fucking dummy.
I cut my finger off. Did you really? Yeah, I'll drive myself to the hospital. What?
Wow.
Like, all right, let's go.
At least he didn't have a stick in the eye, but
no shit.
Cut your thumb off. That doesn't feel good, I'm sure.
But nice, man. So let's get into this shit.
That's it. All right, let's do this shit. Before we do, we are going to tell you guys what we're drinking.
Oh, it's good.
We got to knock that out. We got something new today. So Serge, in about 14 seconds, is going to let you know.
Let's go.
All right, Serge, hit us with it.
All right, and today we are drinking Single Barrel 1792 Kentucky Straight. Oh, right there. Kentucky Straight whiskey. Wow. And it's 98.6 proof.
A little higher than the normal.
Really, because the one bottle I have at my house is only, I think, 92 or 93. This is 98. And let me tell you, it's freaking delicious, my friend. Delicious.
For the money, I really really hope so. But
Man,
yeah, it's smooth.
you can
Like
smell the
Sergio,
taffy in it too.
like
It's
Sergio said, it's 98.6
98.6.
98.6 proof, but it's not like it doesn't have that burn. It doesn't have bite, nothing like that.
You can definitely taste it. It's got fruits, taffy, butterscotch in it, but you can definitely smell the taffy.
I don't know. I get some kind of
You get like peanut butter, you said, but I get more taffy-ish. I can definitely taste the butterscotch in it too.
the toffee. I can see kind of getting mixed up with the peanut butter, but there's some kind of nuttiness in it. When you said it was grainy,
It is
I
a little
picked
bit
up on that.
grainier, a little grainier, but it still works out, man.
But man, is it good! It's very very good.
Well,
Like
salute,
I said,
my friend.
it's $69.99.
Salute to you guys out there.
I was actually surprised to find it just sitting on a shelf, so I went back the next day and bought it.
Oh
But
yeah, no.
don't drink and drive.
Please don't Uber.
All right, let's get into this thing. No more shit.
That's good,
All right, first and foremost, we're going to talk about some racing stuff like we always do. I lost my old racing list schedule, but I found a new one. So we're going to talk a little bit about it really quickly. Upcoming, they're only going to talk about a few series. Nothing crazy. The up and coming GT World Challenge America. They're at Barber Motorsports Park. That's down in Alabama.
Yep.
That's this weekend actually.
Fucking hate Alabama.
Well, I don't care for it, but I do want to go to a race there.
Oh, we'll go
because it's not super far away. Then some oddball stuff. The DTM series is at the Sachsenring in Germany. Don't know where the hell that is. Never heard of it. And then if you're into semi racing, which is weird if you are,
dude, that's actually pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. They're in Poland. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. Sergio, you can if you want.
Where?
Right here.
Dobrozin.
Something like that. That's in Poland. And then the upcoming F1 race this weekend, actually it's next weekend because they're traveling, is the Azerbaijan Grand Prix in Qatar. The Music City Grand Prix is coming up. That's next weekend as well. That's at the Nashville Super Speedway.
I think Baku City Circuit's actually in Azerbaijan.
They're just calling it the Qatar Airways.
Yeah. So it's actually in
Azerbaijan.
If I'm not mistaken.
You're probably right.
That doesn't matter. But there's some
it's over there.
There's some big things happening in F1, people. Big things.
Yeah, actually, while we're on the subject, I'm not going to get into any other racing because we don't care about NASCAR or motorbikes or anything like that.
I want to go ride tacos.
So yeah. Anyway, like me and Sergio were talking about it before we started this shit, and F1 next year is going to be really, really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, especially with Ferrari.
Well, with a lot of teams, just in terms of who's moving and who's coming up from F2, and who hasn't been signed, it's insane.
So, what's the new lineup? Well, let's tell me what the new lineup is on the F1.
Okay, so races. Teams unchanged: Red Bull, McLaren, Aston Martin.
Those are the
only three teams that are the same.
All right. So, what do we got for the new ones?
Mercedes is going to be George Russell and this kid named Kimi Antonelli.
Okay.
This kid, Antonelli, he's 18 years old.
Wow.
And he's currently in F2. And he's been into F2 for 2 seasons. He's won 1 championship already.
Damn, in 2 seasons?
He has 13 wins, 17 podiums, 14 poles.
Wow. That's a superstar in the making there.
His stats are incredible, dude. And let's see, what else? I got some other things for him. These are over the years. Starting in 2020, he won the European Karting Championship. In 21. In 22, he won the ADAC F4 Championship, the Italian F4 Championship, and in 2023, he won the Formula Regional Middle East Championship and the Formula Regional Europe championship.
He just signed with Mercedes, you
He
said?
just signed with Mercedes.
You know what that means, right? He's New Hamilton, baby.
He's got some big shoes to fill. I don't like Lewis Hamilton, but he's
Dude,
got a long way to go if he
from
wants
what
to.
it sounds like, it looks like he's filling those shoes pretty good already.
He has potential, but we'll see. You know, obviously F2 is much different than F1, so we'll see.
We'll see.
Hamilton's going to Ferrari, like Sergio said,
Ferrari. That's my team right there, baby.
and then
Ferrari.
Carlos Sainz. Fucking talk about a downgrade. He's going from Ferrari to Williams.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Dude,
did they pay him a lot of money for that?
it's a decent. Actually, I kind of found some information on his contract. I think it's like a 1-year deal with the option to renew at the end of the year. I think it's like 10 million, which is nothing compared to what he was making with Ferrari.
But I mean, if he makes that team great again,
potentially
it's like
potentially he could.
There's a lot of upside over there.
Yeah, potentially he could bring Williams somewhat back because Williams was the championship winning team 20 years ago.
Yeah,
30 years ago, however long it was.
Jesus.
So, you know, I view that as a pretty big downslide. Obviously, his options were limited. The only other spots open were Mercedes, Alpine, Red Bull's B team, and Kick Sauber, and Haas. Fuck Haas.
I mean, so it sounds like you probably made the best decision.
Of those teams I just named, I would think that Red Bull's B team would be better, but they might not have made him an offer.
They probably didn't, and if they did, it'd be like, dude, you're just gonna be in the background supporting, you know.
Well, Tsunoda is shit.
Yeah, you're just gonna be supporting the main team.
Well, if that was the case, I don't blame Sainz for turning.
Yeah, then I would go to Williams, and I would make Williams great again.
Yeah, because Albon's shit.
Yeah,
he's not gonna do a damn thing. Sainz will be their number one driver.
That's crazy.
So we'll see what Williams does.
My boy Hamilton's at Ferrari.
He's going to Ferrari, and that driver lineup, I hate to admit, is going to be something to fucking deal with.
I'll tell you what, man. Ferrari wins championship this year. 2025.
Next year.
Yeah, 2025.
There's a good shot at it. I mean, Leclerc is doing well. He just won his first race last week in Italy. Yeah. And, you know, I mean, he's consistent. And Hamilton is obviously Lewis Hamilton.
It's usually Ferrari, Mercedes, and Red Bull that's usually consistently up top.
Well, this year
in the top 5 every time.
Oh yeah, every race it's those three, or McLaren especially this year.
Yeah,
Lando Norris is fucking killing it this year. He's catching Max.
Yeah, no, I mean
he's slowly creeping up on Max. Max is doing he's racing like shit.
He let all that big shit get to his head.
Well, apparently,
hey, it happened to Hamilton.
According to Max, the car is just undrivable. He's doing his absolute best just to finish.
Oh, then shit, dude! Come on, man. I thought you were a driver, bro. Now you blaming the car?
That's what they all do.
That's shit.
That's what they all do.
I mean,
all right. So Alpine, they retained Pierre Gasly, and this Duhan kid. I never heard of him.
No,
I don't know anything about him.
Where they get him from, I have no idea.
I didn't look into him because I haven't seen any information about him. So I didn't look into him at all. And then Kick Sauber, like I told Sergio, Nico Hulkenberg is still there, but they have not re-signed Valtteri Bottas. I don't know exactly how to say his last name. But they haven't re-signed him, and Hulkenberg currently is the only driver they have, which Kick Sauber is constantly being sold and renamed. And, you know, last year, it was, what the hell was it last year? I can't even remember what it was last year. Because I know Alpine was Renault at one point. Alpine is actually probably going to be sold before next year starts. So I try to keep up with all the shit. It's just difficult as many times as they're all sold.
Yeah.
I just can't keep up.
Maybe we should buy a team.
Good luck. Got to have literally, you got to have big 3 money to own a fucking F1 team.
I'd probably say $100 million.
Oh, no.
Like their minimum.
Their budget for the car every year is $250 million.
Oh, we need to get our peanuts up, fellas.
So no, you have to be a billionaire to own a race team.
Damn.
You have to be. Like I said, Red Bull's B team, they retain Yuki Tsunoda, which I've never been impressed with him. He's doing better this year. He does have some top 10 finishes. He has no podiums, but at least he's in the points a few times this year. They have not re-signed Daniel Ricciardo, which I am not broken up over. I can't stand that dude.
He might have to go to another B team somewhere else.
Well, what I thought was hilarious was at the beginning of this year, he was Red Bull's A team backup driver. So let's just say Sergio Perez gets hurt or gets sick.
Yeah, then he's going to jump in.
Then he jumps in and has that spot. But after Red Bull's B team lost whoever the hell they lost, they put him there, and he hasn't done shit. He hasn't done a fucking thing.
Well, there you go.
And then Haas, the last team, they're complete garbage. They're never going to be competitive. And I hate that for Ocon because I actually think he's a decent driver. And then they got this kid named Behrman. Know nothing about him.
Yeah, no, he's a fill-in.
Well, I think he's like Antonelli. I think they're bringing him up from F2. They didn't have any other prospects, so they just brought somebody up.
Shit.
And obviously he's going to jump at the opportunity, shitty or not. I don't know his career statistics or anything, but like I said, it's going to be an interesting grid.
I think so, man. I really want Ferrari to win it.
I am interested to see how Hamilton will do in Ferrari. I've always wondered because Hamilton started with McLaren.
Yeah.
He wasn't always with Mercedes. He started at McLaren, then he went to Mercedes. He won all of his championships, minus, I think, one with Mercedes. And now it's going to be interesting to see what he does with Ferrari.
Maybe Ferrari is like a reset for him.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what they're paying him. I don't know what they're paying him, but it's obviously enough.
It's a lot of money for you to leave Mercedes to go to Ferrari.
Right. One of the biggest surprises is Lance Stroll with Aston Martin.
Yeah.
Why the fuck have they retained him?
Because I don't know, man.
I know why. I know the exact reason why. His dad owns the team.
Oh,
but he's shit. He can't drive a car to save his fucking life.
Doesn't matter.
The only reason Aston Martin is a decent, an even decent team is because of Fernando Alonso.
Fucking little bitch. She said, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy."
Fucking exactly.
Like, dude.
Exactly, dude.
Fucking grow some balls.
He has no fucking right, no business being on that team, on any team, honestly.
That's what that shit is, then.
That's exactly what it is. He's got a fucking job for life. As long as his dad owns that team, he's set.
Shame on you, Pops, for doing that shit.
Yeah, Lawrence Stroll's a fucking douchebag.
You turn your own son into a little bitch.
I mean, he's the CEO of a very, very good automaker, Aston Martin.
Yeah, but
still, your son doesn't need to be in that car. Find a better driver. If you're going to be competitive, find a better driver. Anyway, that's all I'm going to talk about for F1.
Fucking bitch.
Bullshit. All right, let's get into some real car shit.
What do we got?
All right, so I've got some things. I've got a few SUVs. I got a van.
Please tell me we're talking about that new vet.
Oh, it's the last thing we're going to talk about.
Oh, man.
I got that. Shit, you knew that. You knew we were going to talk about that. I got the new Lamborghini. I've got a new hypercar with the fucking creator has credentials out the ass. You'll see. And then the new Aston Martin Vanquish.
I saw that. I actually saw that this morning on my feed.
We're going to talk about it.
Holy shit. It is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
That's a work of art. It's an absolute piece of art.
Bro, that thing is
It is. It's ridiculous. And just wait until you fucking hear the numbers. Retarded. The most powerful Aston Martin ever. Well, minus the Valkyrie and the Valhalla.
All right,
and the Vulcan.
I'll compare the new Aston with the new Corvette, the new ZR1. Because I think
completely different cars.
But I don't think anything can top the ZR1.
Vanquish is a GT car.
Yeah, but still.
The ZR1's a supercar. Flat out. No one can fucking argue that. No one will ever argue that the new ZR1 is a supercar.
Well, I think
isn't one.
Well, anybody who argues says that it's an American supercar. It's no longer it's not like a Lamborghini or Ferrari. I'm sorry, this new one.
Horse shit, it's not. It'll blow fucking Lamborghini out of the water now.
I think it's better.
It is. And it's cheaper.
I think it's better, man.
Anyway, we're gonna talk about the new Escalade.
All right, what do we got with the new Escalade?
Both gas and electric.
Fucking electric.
We're
man.
gonna
They
come.
still
We're
on these
gonna.
fucking electric things.
We're gonna
man.
look at them not side by side. We're going to look at them back to back. So let me share the screen real quick before I forget.
Share the screen, man. Share the screen.
I'm working. All right, here's the new Escalade. What's the most surprising thing about this thing is the fucking price increase.
$89,000.
Base price.
That's 90 G's, dude.
Base fucking
for
price,
a base
bro.
price Escalade.
Base price. Just
Fuck.
wait until you see the ranges, though.
And this is on the electric.
No, this is the gas powered one.
This is a gas powered.
Yes, this is gas. It's got kind of the not really lyric styling cues, but some on the front fascia you can see.
I mean, I think it's a beautiful car.
Oh, it's ridiculous. I love it. I've always liked the Escalade, but these newer ones are incredible.
The interior is where it has me, man.
Well, we're gonna get to it. Don't worry. There's look at these fucking prices, dude. It ranges from 90 to 162.
Yo, bro, premium luxury platinum edition is $118,390. That's before they hit your fat ass with taxes.
Oh yeah, and probably markups. These damn dealer markups
Let's just throw another 30 G's worth of markups on top of that.
on all of them.
Easy.
On all of them, even the base.
That V series, that 161 will cost you $240 at the end of the day. After you put the markup in taxes, because you
with taxes, yeah, probably. You're probably right.
Look, let's get it to 180, 190, right? 30, you get it to 190. Oh, what's the taxes on $190,000?
Too much.
That takes it to 220.
$250,000 for a Cadillac Escalade is too much. I don't care if it has 700.
I mean,
almost
I get
700
it. It's got
horsepower.
it's got the 700 horsepower, but bro, it's
not worth that. I'm sorry, it's just not.
Jesus Christ, what are these fucking people thinking, man?
Bro, speaking of, or quick side note, some people are paying $300,000 for Cybertrucks.
Yo, every time I see somebody with a Cybertruck, I want to smack them in the mouth.
I'm like, what the fuck short bus did you ride when you were a kid?
Dude, that shit is trash. Hey,
it's garbage, dude.
Did you see Whistling Diesel's
I did.
Cybertruck thing where he destroyed it?
Yeah, he totaled it. And it didn't even look that bad.
It just fucked the frame up. It looked better after he fucking trashed it.
He fucked the frame up and he totaled it. It didn't even look that bad, though.
Dude, he took off the side pillar, the plastic pieces on the pillar.
Yeah.
They were glued on.
That's because they're fucking build quality shit. Tesla's build quality's always been shit.
Dude, he takes a pickaxe and picks off the A pillar and is glued on.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's Tesla.
Yo, bro, how you gonna spend that kind of money in this shit? I got glued on pieces like that, dude.
Yeah, that's Tesla. It's ridiculous.
My favorite is when he tried to drag that, try to haul something with it, and that shit didn't do nothing.
Oh my god! Look at some of these fucking options. Obviously, the V Series has the 682 horsepower supercharged 6.2.
It's all-wheel drive.
It has 55-inch pillar-to-pillar screen.
No, see, that's fucking good.
We'll look at the pictures, but look at this shit. 40 speaker, AKG audio system. 40 fucking speakers, dude.
See, man, dude, the interior will sell me more than when the power of the truck.
40 speakers. It has a 126 color ambient LED lighting system. Which, whatever, that's pretty...
Because honestly, dude, if I'm buying an Escalade, I'm buying it for the room it has.
All right, let's look at these.
To have the family in, and I'm buying it for the interior.
And, I mean, yeah, the exterior pretty much looks the same, minus some design tweaks on the front.
I mean, I can care less about the power package underneath it, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, the regular 6.2 makes 420. That's plenty.
To me, that's plenty enough when I'm using it just for family.
Yeah, you're not fucking going out drag racing the damn thing.
Not in that.
Shit, no. It looks good.
It is badass, though.
That's an illuminated crest. I like that.
I know, dude. It's sick, man.
LEDs everywhere. Obviously, those are probably 24-inch wheels.
Look at that wheel grain. Oof. I like that. That's a good touch.
Yeah, tail light with the Cadillac emblem.
Yep.
In it. They all have them.
How it lights up like that.
The door sills light up too. Look at those.
Look at them seats, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god.
Look at that fucking screen.
Look at that thing, dude. That's the same interior from the Celestiq.
It's basically is.
It's got the same pad in the center and everything.
That's the same. The screen is the same.
The steering wheel is the same and everything.
Steering wheel is the same.
I buy this over a Celestiq.
Oh, Well, if it's like you say,
If the
but you're
Celestique's 160, it starts out base is like 180, right?
no, they're 300.
Yeah, no, I buy this over the Celestique every day.
Look at that. Look at that. Those seats are badass. Speakers in the seats.
See, this is where Cadillac fucked up. I'm going to tell you why. You compare the interior of this with the base package against the Celestique, which is an electric vehicle, right?
Yeah, an electric car.
Electric car. Why would you spend $300,000 on a bespoke Cadillac when you can buy this for half the price?
Well, what the Celestique is for the niche market, for the people that have way too much fucking money that they don't need an Escalade, or they can't afford the Celestique, so they have to settle for the Escalade. That's what those fucking cars are for. And I don't dislike the Celestique. The back end's kind of weird.
But my thing is just like with Rolls Royce, or let's take Bentley. You got the Bentley, the Continental, you got the Mulsanne, you got the Milan, you got all those packages, the Bentayga, right? They're all high-end quality cars.
Of course.
There's no lower tier car when it comes to Bentley or Rolls Royce. It's the same high quality car between the Wraith, the Phantom, the Drophead, the Ghost. All of them are high quality cars, right?
Well, yeah, they're all hand built. They're low numbers.
Exactly, they're all bespoke. But
Right.
now you have Cadillac has the low cars, their medium cars, and you got your luxury cars, and now you got your bespoke, which is the Celestique. But then you put the Celestique interior in all the other lower cars that just destroyed the Celestique. Because when you go to buy a Rolls, it doesn't matter if you buy the Wraith or the Ghost or the Phantom or whatever, you're still paying $300,000, $400,000 for each car. Compared to, I'm going to pay $300,000 for a Celestique, or I can turn around and buy this Escalade, the top of the line, with the V package in it. Let's get that 700 in it. At 180, 200, I'm still coming out $100,000 cheaper.
I get it. You're right. And we're going to look at the electric version after this,
So,
to kind of compare.
To
but
me,
yeah.
I think Cadillac just shot themselves in the foot over that. Unless they're doing it on purpose to sell more Escalades.
I think that's kind of what they're doing, because they're not going to do all this stuff in the XT6, the XT5, the XT4, and either one of the cars. They're not going to do all this.
Yeah, no.
They've updated their interior, but they're not doing this exact thing. They're not taking the Celestique interior and just, transplanting it into everything.
I mean, unless they're doing it just for this type of Escalade, for the Escalade.
I think they are.
So they can sell more. Then it's a win for Cadillac, because they're going to sell more Cadillac Escalades than they are going to Celestiques.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it's going to be like
by far. I mean,
like a 9-to-1.
The Escalade is a mass-produced vehicle.
It's crazy.
The Celestique is going to be built to order and built to that specific person's specification, 100%.
Yeah, I
So,
hands down all day long, I buy the Escalade.
I mean, I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. If I'm choosing a Cadillac myself, I'm getting a CT5 Blackwing.
Oh, the fuck!
That's
that thing's amazing.
That's just me.
That thing's amazing, though.
But that's what I'm doing.
That shit's got balls.
Oh yeah,
Big balls.
And it's pretty much has this front end. It's a 4-door saloon car. It's not overly gigantic, but it's a bigger car, and it's got the same freaking horsepower. That's what I'm doing all fucking day long. And you can get a fucking real legit manual in it still.
I know, dude. That still blows my mind. Save the manuals, man. Yeah. Save the manuals.
Very few are out there, but you can get a Cadillac still with a legitimate manual. Can't even get a Corvette with a legitimate manual.
No,
stupid.
No, you can't. Not a new one.
But anyway, that's the new 25 gas Escalade.
All right, well, let's see what the electric has.
Let's see what the electric one looks like. And this is the long version, by the way. So that's the electric Escalade.
Looks like a taller
the IQ.
Lyric.
That's basically what it's going to be. It's
like a raised Lyric.
It's going to be called the IQL, which I don't know if I've told you this, but where the IQ comes from in the Escalade, that's why they're calling it the IQ.
Right.
That's their new naming scheme. All their new names are going to end in IQ
because they're smart. They're smart vehicles.
No, that's just how they're. That's just what they end in.
So
Does the Lyric, The Optic is coming out soon. It's going to be a smaller version. And now Escalade IQ.
That's like people who drink smart water and they're like, man, this shit makes you smart.
Oh, it doesn't. And your naming scheme's fucking stupid too. But yes, basically you're right. It is a bigger version of the Lyric. The front end tells all.
Did you share the screen?
Oh no.
Hold on, we'll get. We're
bear
swinging back into
with
this
me.
thing, man. We're swinging back.
We're taking
into
almost a year off here, so bear with me a little bit. All right, here it is. Here it is. My bad, guys. So this is the electric version of the Escalade. Like I said, it's the long version. It's going to have 3 rows. It's basically the ESV version of the electric.
I'm telling you right now, man. I don't like this side profile.
I don't like the back. The right here. This C pillar. That I don't like.
I get. This is what I get, man. I get hearse vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Like this would be a phenomenal hearse vehicle. The way the electric one is, and 2, it just looks like they took the Lyric. Is it the Lyric? Yeah. And they just pumped it up.
Yeah, they blew it up a little bit.
Pump up jam.
All right, so numbers. These are all speculative because this is not the production version. This is still these are still spy photos, but they're expecting dual motors, 680 horsepower,
Okay.
615 foot-pounds,
Okay.
and a 200 kilowatt battery for a range of 400 miles.
Okay, that's not bad. 400 miles is not bad.
In a big ass SUV, that's not bad.
That's not too bad.
I don't think that's that bad.
It's not great, but it's not bad.
Right. It's at least a start. But my question
is that the fucking price?
The speculative again.
Jesus Christ.
My question is, how long is the fucker going to take to charge? That's my question, and that's what I want to know. But yes, price more than 150 or more than 130, probably around 150 for the higher trims.
Jesus, dude. What is what kind of kilowatt battery does the Blazer have?
I couldn't tell you.
I would probably say it's maybe like an hour or two more.
It's not 200. I would say probably 120.
Probably like 4 or 5 hours longer then. I don't think it'd be that much of a difference.
Well, it also depends on the charger because the wall charger that we have that it came with, that bitch takes like 3 days to charge it.
Yeah, because you're using off a 110 plug.
Yes.
You need a 220.
If there's a 220 plug here,
a couple hours.
I would say 8-9 hours.
Yeah,
at
like
the most.
an overnight charge.
But your superchargers at like Sam's, shit like that, we used a hypercharger in Knoxville. It charged it in 45 minutes.
Jeez Louise, dude.
But yes, that's good, but it's terrible for the battery.
That thing was like, I'm shoving the juice down your throat.
It's really not good for the battery. It's not good for the battery life. It doesn't last as long. It discharges quicker. But, yeah, it's convenient. But yeah,
it's just going to jam it
probably
in.
150,000 for this fucking thing.
I don't know if that's worth 150,000, man.
Let's look at some other photos.
That's a better side view.
Kind of a profile. Yeah, it's not bad. It's better.
Oh man, that went down the wrong way. You know what that looks like?
Navigator.
The Aviator side profile.
Same.
It looks like that looks like a Navigator.
That gives me Range Rover vibes in the back.
It almost does, yeah, dude.
Yeah, I don't like that. I hate the Range Rover.
Those are that back is not good.
Those are Celestique taillights. I don't like that shit either.
I think you're right. I think it's that back pillar that's throwing the whole thing off, man.
Yeah, the rear end I don't like. I don't like that rear end. They screwed up going away from the regular Escalade taillights.
I like the taillights, man. I think it's that back rear pillar that just really is throwing off.
Yeah, this is terrible.
Because if you look, the whole back window looks like a Tahoe or Suburban. It looks like a generic, like they just, stuck that on there.
Oh, it's basically all the same thing.
But yeah, that back pillar, dude, it looks.
Yeah, this is garbage. It's like a reverse shark fin. I don't like it.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
almost like off the Hummer, the EV Hummer.
I'd have to look at it again. I don't remember, but yeah, I'm not liking that.
I don't like that.
I'm not liking that a ton.
I'd put my money with the gas power, man. That's what I would put my money in.
Well, I would never buy the electric version either.
No, I mean I like the front end. I bet the interior is beautiful.
Yeah, unfortunately, there are no interior photos yet.
But
hopefully, once we get a production version, we'll get some photos.
I'm pretty sure it's the same as the Celestine.
It probably is.
It probably
Yeah,
is on that one.
All right, well that's
But
gonna do it. So between us, we're going gas Escalade.
Yeah, 100%
for sure,
all day, every day.
All right, so we're gonna look at the Escalade's rival now.
The Lincoln,
the 2025 Navigator.
Oh yeah, what do we got?
I have not looked at this at all. Obviously, other than that. So let me share the screen before I forget, because I'm a dum-dum.
Yo, bro. Seriously?
Now, this new Navigator is better than the old one, I will admit. Just from this,
I think last year's came out fucking pretty good.
Just from this year, I didn't like the interior.
The black label,
I didn't like the interior.
I loved it.
All right, here's a kind of there's a video. All right, we'll look at this son of a bitch. Goddamn it!
5 seconds. 5 seconds. 5 6 3
I'm gonna
2
skip the shit
1
out of it.
2 1.
Skip you, bitch. All right, here's the kind of the walk around kind of video. You don't need the audio.
Oh well, yeah, we can't.
Wheels,
anyways.
Wheels are terrible.
This is electric though.
I don't think it is.
Those look like electric wheels.
It might be, and that light bar that goes across the front would give it away.
I like the front end. I don't like the wheels
as an electric. Yeah, the wheels are terrible.
I don't like
front end's fine.
I think the Escalades is better. Right now,
I agree with you. I agree.
But
that pillar looks way better. Much better.
Hold on, they're going to show the interior of this bad boy.
That rear is awful.
It looks better than the electric.
That is electric Escalade. Yes,
that shit is electric.
It might be. We'll look at everything.
Oh, it looks got a gas thing on the side.
That is it. Well, that could be the charge port,
unless it's hybrid.
That could be.
That's cool.
I like the split tailgate.
I like that. That's cool.
I like that. It's 3 rows, obviously.
Useless third row.
And this, I don't know if it would be useless, but the seats are shit.
I mean, it'd be good in this one because it's nice and big, though.
Hi, Ab.
There's the baby.
My wife is taking the baby for a walk. Look at that. Look. That's the interior.
Sorry, I was looking at the baby.
Hi, honey.
Look at it. She's so cute.
All right. I don't know, man.
I like the interior. I think they're trying to compete with the Escalade too much.
Clearly
because
they are.
The steering wheel looks the same. They did a whole dash across the front.
The steering wheel looks upside down to me. I don't like the way the screen is laid out.
It looks like there's like a table in front of the screen.
Yes, the shelf kind of dash is weird. I didn't like that either.
I like the seats. The seats were cool.
I looked at this fucking ad off the screen. We'll go back and look at the seats. The seats looked all right. I'm not sure about the 400 way adjustableness, but
when did you guys get the Aston Martin stroller?
Oh, we got that a little while ago.
Shit looks like the Aston Martin one.
Oh, it's legit.
It's awesome, dude.
We got that.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
I don't like the screen and the shelving shit.
I like the seats.
These seats are better than the old ones. Those seats are better.
I like that. I like that. That I like. I don't like the buttons right there.
I don't like the dash. The dash is fucking weird. And like I said, the steering wheel looks upside down.
I like the back part. The back part's really good.
Passenger wise,
I think that's better than Escalade.
Well, the Escalade will probably have something similar. We didn't see the rear of the Escalade. We didn't see the second row.
We didn't see it. If the second row like that's in the Escalade, Escalade's 100%.
I imagine it will be. Yeah, I imagine it will be. It'll have the TVs and all that bullshit.
Dude, I don't like that dash, man.
No, the dash is fucked up. I don't like it.
Why did they make it look like a freaking table?
I don't know. I don't know why they put the screen so far back in the dash. Like it looks fucking weird. Like this is fucking weird.
Like that first view they show from
front on,
from the back, from the very back cabin going into the front.
All right, let me pause when we get to it.
Looks good.
Come on.
Let's get in there.
The screen's nice. I mean,
but it's fucking 4 miles. That right there. It's 4 miles away.
Right. You can't tell that there's a fucking desk in front of the screen.
See how the dark shadows is? It looks like it's like the screen's up close and personal.
And
you know what I'm saying?
this isn't. I wouldn't call that pillar to pillar.
No, I want it because they got speakers.
Yeah, those are speakers on each
blocking
side.
it. I do like the center part. This center part right here.
Yeah, the center part's fine.
I do like that, and I do like this wood grain. I don't like the Baja shelf, man. That thing is horrible, dude.
I agree. And can you see what I'm talking about with the steering wheel? It looks upside down.
Fuck, it's like so bad.
It looks upside down.
It is upside down.
I don't like that shit.
They went like an old school vibe with the steering wheel, dude. They didn't
pull it off. I like the 2-spoke steering wheel, but it's upside down.
They need to raise it up a little bit. The center part.
That might be the problem or something. I don't know what it is, but
because it looks like
weird.
It bumps down.
Yeah.
It should be bumping up instead of bumping down.
That's what I mean. It looks upside down.
Yeah. If it bumped up right here, it'd be perfect.
Too much space, not enough space.
And I think they did it because it looks like there's a screen right there above the steering wheel.
There could be some kind of gauge.
I wonder if that's why they dropped it down like that, because there's probably like a drive select mode or
that could
or
be
something.
I don't know what that is, but it looks weird. Aesthetically, it doesn't work.
Yeah, dude. I think this is messed up. I'm not a fan of that shit right
Push
there.
button gear select? I'm not either.
I don't like the positioning of it. I wish it was higher or further away. I don't want my passenger or my kids or whoever's next to me or behind, they throw a freaking ball and it hits that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Either that or you're trying to fuck with the infotainment shit.
Yeah, you hit the freaking park button.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh shit.
This stupid knob is right in front of them.
Yeah.
Overall, I have to go Escalade.
Yeah, 100%.
I still think the Escalade is going to be the
space wise. I think it's going to interior, like the seats look good, like they're comfortable and everything. I bet they have the massaging seats and everything. I just don't, dude. I don't care for that table on top.
The dash fucks it up.
The dash, dude, they fucked it up big time.
Yeah, the dash ruins it. The steering wheel ruins it. The button layout ruins it.
It's like, what are you going to do? Put your pizza up there while you're driving? I mean, it makes a good table. Yeah, it's not bad.
It's definitely a good shelf.
Put a case of beer on one side and the pizza on the other side, and you're driving down the highway eating pizza and drinking beer.
Well, the problem with that is that center part of that table is that's a giant speaker.
Yeah, and until you hit the brake.
No thanks. I'm not fucking with that. Anyway, we got a couple electrics coming up, and then we'll get into supercars.
Yeah, man.
We have to talk about them because they're ridiculous. And
what, the electric cars?
Yeah, they're just so ridiculous and so ridiculously overpriced for what they are. One of them's range is a fucking joke. You remember the VW bus, right?
Yeah.
That old camper bus.
Yeah.
Well, they're bringing it back.
In an electric mode, of course.
Yes. They brought it back as an electric car, and look at that fucking starting price.
It doesn't look bad.
It doesn't look bad, but look at the damn starting price. And when you see the range, it's going to fucking infuriate you.
Trust me. The fact that they're still trying to push EVs is mind-blowing to me.
Okay, it doesn't look bad.
Dude, that's perfect for California.
Oh, those fucking retards will buy it all day long.
They can have that shit in California all fucking day. Send that shit to them. You know what? Give it to them tax-free. They love that shit. Holy crap.
62 grand almost for a fucking van.
Yeah, dude. I think that's their base. Look, I think that's a picture in California.
It is base price. That's base price, including destination charge.
No, I mean like their base people they're going to go after.
They're
in California. Yeah, their clientele.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Look, that picture's on the beach in Bali, Baja or some shit, or San Francisco.
There's no telling.
Fucking fact.
Take a wild guess at the range. Just take a guess.
It's probably something dumb. Honestly, it's probably.
We said originally we started talking about these electric shits. We said it has to be at least 300 to be worth it.
Yeah, but I think this is probably going to be around 250.
234.
Yeah, no, man. That's
234
ridiculous.
Miles. Look at that shit.
Not for $67,000 for the first edition, dude. That's crazy.
282 horsepower for the rear drive version. 234 miles.
282 horsepower.
91 kilowatt hour battery. 335 horsepower dual motor all-wheel drive. 231 miles. So it's even worse.
No, all joking aside, I think that's a perfect car for like people who like like van life, people who like to do like our beach bums. I could see that selling in like California.
That's
Florida.
not even a good interior. That's not 62 grand worth of interior.
No.
That's a joke.
But I could see that. I could see that selling over there in San Francisco and all, that whole California area.
That's a fucking Jetta.
Oregon.
That's a fucking Jetta interior. That's a joke.
I mean, it's ugly.
It's a fucking joke.
What's that say?
You can get a fucking Kia for cheaper than this fucking thing.
Dude, I don't think it's worth the money though. But
And I fucking hate Kias.
them surfers are going to buy it.
Unfortunately, it will sell because
You know where you know what that car will be good for? You want Hawaii.
well, a lot of surfers over there, yeah.
You get rid of all gas cars, make them all electric. Hawaii, right there.
Well, I mean, for the island, that probably
Yeah, for the island of life, that's
wouldn't be
perfect.
too bad. But I mean, come on, almost $70,000 for a van. They're your color combinations.
I do like that candy white with the cabana blue. That is nice though.
There's a lot of white and other colors. I mean, it's good to have options.
Let's look at those pictures real quick.
Yeah.
I don't know if there are 48 of them, but
We'll
go through a few.
Flip through them
yeah,
quick.
we'll go through a few. I mean, of style, it does not look bad.
It's
dude.
not awful, look wise, but
To me, it honestly doesn't look bad.
I don't know. Well, there's the old one,
dude. It's if they're going for like a modern what they are, a modern version of the old one, they knocked it out of the park.
Oh yeah, that's definitely what they went for, and it doesn't look terribly bad.
That interior looks good.
That looks better.
That I can. That looks good.
It does look
I
better.
like the color of that.
That looks more retro-y, modern, whatever.
That looks more beachy.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, it looks a little bit more functional for what you want it. It has all the plugs and the ambient.
It looks cool at night.
The ambient lighting's all right. Yeah, you can change the color on it too. That's all right.
What is that? A gun?
Probably just a weird center console. I don't know.
Those seats in the back look horrendous to sit in.
Oh,
and that's how they fold up.
3 rows.
Oh, God.
It's 3 rows. All the windows slide and open. Cubbies, plugs, sunroof. Fucking cargo space is a joke with the 3rd row up. Down, it's fine. It's electric. Plugs in the rear. I like the plug in the rear. I don't like where our plug is on the Blazer.
I like that color though, man.
What, the green or the blue?
The blue.
The green, I don't like the green.
No, I don't like
the blue's fine. All right, let's see if there's some more photos of the interior. The seats look cheap. Will she get too hot?
Again?
Oh, she's gonna sleep.
Oh yeah. She's ready to go. She's ready to go night.
Well, that's pretty much all she does. Eat, sleep, poop.
That's all they do.
That's on rotation.
And all right. They start talking back to you.
Well, I got a ways to go before that happens. We're not gonna dwell on this thing. I just wanted to show you the ridiculous price and the stupid low range of this fucking thing.
Dude, they dropped that price down to 40,000. They'll sell them things like candy.
If they drop it to 40 and put a 120 kilowatt battery in there,
dude, they'll sell them all day long. They won't be able to make them fast enough.
No, because Volkswagen is known for their reliability.
Because everybody out there on the beach will want one of those things.
Yeah, at 40, I'd fucking consider it. I wouldn't, but because it's a van. But
I could see that shit being all over like Italy, like anywhere on the coast, man.
Australia, big time surfing country.
Yeah, big time for real.
All right, so the next one is a Hyundai. Everybody knows I don't like Korean cars at all. 0 of them.
I like their products. Their Samsung products and their
TVs, their electronics are different. They make decent electronics, but I fucking can't stand their cars. But Hyundai, this is pretty ballsy, and I can respect it. But they're gonna make this bitch.
I saw this the other day come across my feed. I didn't think twice.
There,
you know,
they have confirmed, greenlit this bitch for production, and it's gonna be electric.
I'm just like, I don't know, man.
I'm up in the air about it. I don't love the way it looks. There are things about it I do like.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in the import tuner world, okay. But it's an electric car, though, right?
Yeah.
Or is it gas?
Yeah, It's electric.
It's electric,
It's gonna
right?
be electric. What the fuck tuning are you gonna do?
Nothing. I mean, styling wise, I mean,
Well,
nothing.
styling, you can't do anything with it. It's already got the big wing. It's got the front fucking arrow kit. It's got the side arrow shit. What are you gonna do to it?
Nothing. Honestly, man, I think this is a miss.
For the aftermarket, I think it's a joke. They're only gonna make 21 of them.
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry. This is gonna be one of 21 electric models launched by 2030. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think it's a miss, man.
It'll definitely be a low number car. They're not gonna build a lot of them because it's probably gonna be expensive, and people don't want to spend a lot of money on Hyundais. They just don't.
Because it says Hyundai on it.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why.
a fucking Hyundai. You know, if you're gonna spend a lot of money coming out of Korea, you're better off buying
A Prius.
nothing because the Prius is Japanese.
I was just throwing something out there better than this.
You're better off buying nothing from fucking Korea if you want to spend real money. Yeah, you can spend $100,000 on a Genesis, but it's a Genesis.
I do like those mirrors, though.
They're fucking hideous. Those probably won't make production.
But they
too
are
low
cool.
profile.
And I do like the headlights. They look like Pac-Man digital headlights, you know?
Yeah, they look like old Atari type shit.
Yeah.
Those are probably the running lights. But yeah, I know what you mean. I agree with you.
I like that, and I like those side mirrors. Everything else you can skip.
All right, see what kind of numbers we're looking at, if any.
671 horsepower.
Well,
Is that what that says?
That is a concept hydrogen fuel cell. Okay, so there's no word on powertrain or performance, but apparently the concept has a hydrogen fuel cell that makes almost 700 horsepower.
That's pretty fucking cool, though.
If it's not electric, now we're maybe talking.
That's actually pretty cool.
Now we could be talking.
Because I've been doing a lot of research. They've been talking about this new hydrogen.
Hydrogen could be the way to go. It really could be.
Push everything out, and that'd be the way to go to do from here on out.
Okay, so now we got some numbers. Apparently they're going to limit the run to 100.
Okay.
70 for road use, 30 for racing.
So there's only going to be 100 dumb people out there to buy it.
Well, 30 of them you can't buy because they're racing. They're for racing. So you're only 70 idiots out there. They're going to spend way too much fucking money on this shit. Let's see. They said it could be up to 800 horsepower on hydrogen. And if they do a dual electric powertrain, it could be 775. It's probably going to be around 2030 when it hits the road. So, I mean, other shit could come out by then that blows this thing out of the fucking water.
Yeah, this is just like a pipe dream for these
They're
people,
waiting
man.
too long. It's like the fucking Lexus LFA. They waited too long.
Yeah, but have you seen the freaking up price on those things now?
They're stupid.
They're $1 million.
Yeah, because people are fucking dumb and they will pay it.
I think people are doing it because it's like it's a very limited car. It sounds amazing. And they're like, shit. It's $1 million now. Like, who would have thought that car would be $1 million? Not me.
It never should have been 300 or 400,000. What it was fucking new.
Damn,
it never should have been that much. It looks like a fucking normal Lexus IS 300.
It does too, but it sounds like an F1 car.
Though. It has a ridiculous V10 in it, and it does sound incredible. I will concede that fact. But the fact of the matter is, it took them 10 years to fucking bring it to market. By the time it got to market, everything in it was obsolete. All the technology. The motor is what it is, but the fact of the matter is it got destroyed by a $100,000 Nissan GTR. In every fucking way. Acceleration, top speed, fucking
shot times. But the GTR's got big balls though.
That's what I'm saying. It was $100,000. Yeah. The fucking LFA was $400,000.
Yeah, no, man. I'm not digging this Hyundai, man.
No. The only reason I wanted to bring this up because I respect Hyundai for taking a chance on it. Especially with it being Hyundai.
To me, I think the bigger take out of this whole article is that hydrogen fuel, man.
If they go hydrogen, this could be a thing, but they'll probably bitch out and do electric.
Hydrogen should be the way to go.
I agree, but they'll probably bitch out to go electric.
Because I read somewhere else that was it Japan? Yeah, Japan came out with a new motor with hydrogen that it's either Nissan or Toyota. That's supposed to be ridiculous, dude.
The Japanese are working on all kinds of crazy shit.
Ridiculous.
They're making like 2 liters that make like 600 horsepower.
It was Mazda, new rotary engine.
Mazda needs to fucking bring the rotary back.
Okay, so it was a Mazda rotary engine, a new rotary engine that ran off of hydrogen fuel.
They need to bring that bitch back. Bring the fucking RX-7 back.
And it was like a ridiculously amount of, I think it was like 1,000 horsepower, something stupid.
They need to bring the RX-7 name back.
Oh, dude.
Put that fucking motor in it and charge 50 grand for it.
Bro, done.
I would go buy one immediately.
Deal, done, sold, finished.
Sorry, Dad. I would buy one immediately. Because I can't afford a fucking ZR1. Sorry. I just can't.
Yeah, no, but why? I mean, yeah, no.
I would buy one. Well, not tomorrow because I still wouldn't be able to afford it. But as soon as I could, I would go buy one. For real.
So
I love the RX-7. I always did.
The rotary
Well,
engine?
the mid-90s RX-7, I
Yeah,
loved
like
those.
a 93, 94. It was absolutely perfect.
Yeah, those were badass. The earlier ones, they are what they are. But yeah, the 90s RX-7s were badass. All right. Replacement for the Huracan.
I've seen this one too, and I like it.
This bitch is badass.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
It is the replacement for the Huracan, like I just said. It has, motherfucker, it has a hybrid V8, not a V10.
So this is my only thing about Lamborghini, because they got the hybrid V8,
yeah,
and then they got the new Revuelto, which is
Revuelto or whatever.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's 1,000 horsepower V12 hybrid.
This one,
dude,
this one is 900 horsepower hybrid.
Have you heard that car with the Gintani F1 exhaust on it?
I don't watch YouTube as much as you.
Dude, when this is over, if we're going to watch this, you can hear what that sounds like, dude. It's going to blow your mind.
I don't have any doubt. All right, so this thing is called the Lamborghini Temerario.
Yeah.
It's up there. Temerario.
This is right there, too.
Oh, yeah.
The Temerario.
Temerario. I said that right. Temerario.
Yeah.
I'm not Italian.
I forgot what it meant, too.
I have no fucking idea. It might be in here somewhere, but I have no idea. So, okay. It is a V8 engine. It has 3 electric motors, 2 turbochargers, flat plane crank. So it's going to sound retarded.
Yeah, same in the Corvette.
Yeah. 900 horsepower, 10,000 RPM red line.
Which is bananas, dude. So that thing's going to scream.
For a V8, that's insane.
And it looks just delicious, dude. Look at that. It looks like a delicious Skittle right now. Oh, my God.
The old lime green Skittle.
Oh, look at that thing, dude.
The back I like better than the front.
Dude,
I like the back better.
That side view, that go back down to that side view, looks like the original
the Gallardo.
The Gallardo.
I could see that.
Look at that side profile, dude.
A little just sharper
right here.
Yeah, sharper.
Just cleaner lines, right?
Yeah. 907 horsepower and 538 foot-pounds of torque, which I think is low. The torque numbers are low.
It's a little low for that amount of power. I think it's a little low. I think it should be,
especially with the electric motors.
It should be over.
By itself
with the twin turbos.
That's a stout V8.
Yeah, she's a beast.
That is a stout fucking V8. 3 electric motors though, for just still only have 538 foot-pounds of torque. Pretty sure you could do better than that Lamborghini.
I know who did do better. Corvette.
Damn right. For less money too.
Yes, they did.
A lot less money, I guarantee.
And it looks better.
All right, so the motors only weigh 34 pounds apiece, so that's good. Keeps the weight down. That's the front motors.
Yeah, it's only a 3.8 kilowatt battery. That's just to help you get off of lunch. That's like having nitrous in the car.
Yeah, I mean it's technically a hybrid, but it's negligible. Obviously, if you're able to drive it in electric only, you're not going to go anywhere.
You can. All right. So I watched the video of Gintani's because they have the Revuelto, right? And it only does like 30 miles on electric.
Yeah, that's a joke.
Like that's the range.
Yeah.
It's basically like it's basically a kill switch. Like if you see too many cops somewhere and you're in a place where you don't want to make that much noise, you just kill it and put it in a battery mode.
Well,
And then
with that exhaust, I get it.
yeah, you're like, oh, it wasn't me, officer. Mine's electric.
The whole point of these
Yeah.
things being a hybrid is just for the all-wheel drive.
Yeah,
That's the only reason.
And I just think more like the battery is like the new alternative to nitrous.
Yeah, that could be too.
It's just having
It's
that
a quick boost.
It's that quick boost right off the line that you have that you can use just like nitrous. I don't think beyond that point, I don't see the point of a hybrid system in the Lamborghini.
In this type of car, yeah, I agree.
I don't see the point in it.
Some more impressive numbers: 0 to 60, 62, whatever, 2.7.
Yeah, no, dude, that's freaking ridiculous.
For the baby Lambo, that's retarded.
Look at the top speed of that thing.
210 in the baby Lambo. Dude, the Murcielago couldn't even do that. The Murcielago's top speed was 205. This thing gets 210. It is the baby Lambo.
I love those wheels too, man. Oh my god,
wheels are pretty nice. There's your interior.
So it's got the interior off the Evo. Okay.
Probably a little bit updated.
It's updated, but it's basically the same gist of it. The Revolto's got the same interior.
Overall downforce is 103% higher than the Huracan Evo.
And dude,
holy shit!
And the Huracan Evo is like it looks like a race version of the car.
They literally doubled the downforce.
Yeah, dude, that's ridiculous.
Whoa! Holy balls! 10 piston front calipers, 4 piston
Look at
rears.
Go back up. Look at this over the Evo. And that goes up with, I can't say that word, package of 158%.
Alligarita.
So if you put the downforce package on there, look at that.
Wow. Lots of carbon fiber, obviously. Duh. What? Oh, shit. The muffler is titanium, and it saves 55 pounds.
They say titanium is not the way to go. So Gintani doesn't do titanium in their exhaust because they say it loses the high-pitch F1 sound. You gotta go stainless. You gotta go all like steel.
I mean, they would know. I don't know.
Oh, dude, when you hear this shit, I'm telling you, you're gonna go bananas. You're gonna go bananas, dude.
I mean, I'm not.
It's ridiculous.
It's got 3 screens, 12.3-inch instrument cluster, 9.1-inch infotainment touchscreen, and an 8.4-inch screen that sits in the middle.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love it, dude.
The interior is nice.
I love it.
It's nice. It's clean. It's not overly done. The screens aren't gigantically huge. Oh, ridiculous!
It's like a mullet. A reverse mullet. Business in the inside, party on the outside.
All right.
That's what it looks like.
All right, I'm down for that. That's the only kind of mullet that is acceptable.
Yeah.
Folks.
Yeah, to me, that's what it looks like. Like that thing is a freaking beast.
It's definitely ridiculous for the baby Lambo, and there's no pricing, but I would.
Oh, I think they were starting out at like 400,000 or 500,000.
That's so fucking ridiculous.
Because the Revartos were 800.
Yeah, they're close to $1 million.
Yeah,
that's just ridiculous. You're not exactly pricing yourself out of the market.
Well, the funny thing is they're all sold out at allocations
of both.
That's fucking. They're sold out.
It doesn't surprise me, but it's fucking stupid.
They're sold out. I mean, the allocations on during Monterey.
It doesn't really surprise me, but it still annoys me. All right, so this next thing this is the newest hypercar. I'm gonna go ahead and warn you.
I think I've seen this.
It's pretty fucking radical styling wise, and it's not the best looking car ever. But the guy that fucking designed and built it, the credentials this guy fucking has,
did they drive this car
retarded
on the Nürburgring?
I don't know if it's been on the Nürburgring yet. I don't know if it's been out there yet, but we're gonna look at
maybe the one I saw was like a AI generated version of what the car would do.
This thing is incredibly insane. It's the Nilu Hypercar, 1,000 horsepower, Only 15 are going to be made, with 54 made later on. No price yet or release date. But look at this fucking guy's credentials. He's designed cars for Koenigsegg, Bugatti, Genesis, Lamborghini, Volkswagen, Audi, Skoda, Bentley, Seat, and Hyundai.
Jeez.
That's this guy's fucking resume. Bugatti Chiron, Koenigsegg Gamera, Bugatti Vision GT, Koenigsegg CC850, Bugatti 2015 Atlantic, which that never
Dude,
made production.
these are all banger of cars.
Yeah, Lamborghini Huracan, Genesis Essentia, Genesis Mint. I don't know what any of those are, but the Wayray Hollow Grec Tord. No idea what that is either. But this dude's resume is fucking insane. It's stacked. Look at that car.
It looks beautiful. I like it.
It's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but it's
I like it.
interesting.
It looks like it's built for the track.
It's eccentric, if I had to put a word on it.
It's like a mix of like Pagani,
Definitely
and
Pagani in the
Lamborghini, and Bugatti.
It's a fucking homologation of all of them.
Yeah, dude.
He took cues from everything he's designed and made a hodgepodge of it.
I don't hate it. I like it.
Oh, I definitely don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. It's a pure analog car too. It doesn't have any. It's not gonna have driver nannies. All this fucking tech. The interior is probably going to be stripped down bare bones, which I'm a fan of.
It's a driver's car,
huh?
It's a driver. It's a
Yes,
driver's
yes.
car.
It's going to be a driver car. Those gold wings are badass.
I love it. Yeah. So the thing I saw was a different car, and I think it was AI generated. It's completely something different.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't this.
There's
And I like this a lot.
Overhead view, see-through roof. Come on, give me an interior photo, damn it! I want to see the interior. Car's insane. I agree with you. It looks good.
Honestly, I want the interior to be plain Jane. I want it to be for the driver and for the racetrack.
I agree with that, but you still want it. You still want it to look.
Yeah,
good.
look at that, dude. It's clean. It's simple.
There's no screens.
It
probably doesn't even have a fucking radio. It's
Bro,
all analog. I love it.
Can we just talk and admire the exhaust pipes on this fucking thing right now?
Artwork.
Look at that thing.
It's
dude.
art. It's all exposed. It's art. I love it.
Oh my god!
I like the taillights. I like the fucking rear diffuser back there. I love everything about it. It's even got the F1 brake light in the bottom, in the center down there.
Look at the way those pipes flow, man.
Yeah,
dude,
I dig it.
I'd buy one.
There you go.
And it's a freaking stick.
Gated manual. Love it,
bro. Done. Done.
Yeah. I love that.
It's done.
Oh yeah.
I'm sold. That right there, done. It's sold.
Every bit of it.
Sold 100%.
I'm a fan. Big time.
That is a driver's car. I'm 100% sold.
Yep. I love it. Whoever this fucking guy is, hit this one out of the park. I dig it a lot.
Oh no, I'm sold.
Yeah. It's no nonsense. It's no bullshit. It's exactly what you need and nothing more.
It's a 100% driver's car.
Mm-hmm. We're definitely going to keep an eye on this. I want to see what it will do on a track, namely the Nürburgring.
Look at that shifter.
Look at where the key goes. That's the fucking ignition, bro. That's so cool.
Look at that
7-speed manual.
shifter.
I love a gated manual. I love it. All the
toggles are on top.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, this is a purposely built race car for the street.
Oh,
Look, Jesus.
Oh my god, it goes to 12 from 12 to 3. Oh. That is artwork. It's just so clean.
Dude, I would buy that and just put it on my wall.
Oh my god.
Look at that thing, dude.
That is ridiculous.
Look at that thing.
Thing about it is that probably costs $250,000 by itself. If not more. If not more.
Individual throttle bodies. Look at that.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Look at that exhaust.
Yeah.
The way it sits.
This is ridiculous. That's got the valve covers taken off. Yeah, that looks.
That right there deserves the
phenomenal.
chef's kiss right there.
Phenomenal.
Chef's kiss right there.
All the timing is exposed in this one.
Dude.
The valve body, everything's exposed. This is all clear. That's awesome.
Dude, the amount of engineering work that has to go in that exhaust pipe to make sure every angle
And have you noticed?
is perfect.
No forced induction. This is all motor.
Yeah. And to make sure that each side, each one from each one
It's
cylinder
symmetrical. It's symmetrical.
100% perfect.
Yep.
I guarantee you there's probably 100 man hours in that exhaust alone, just in the R&D alone. I guarantee it.
It's perfect.
Look at that thing.
It's absolutely perfect. It's your valve train.
Like this, I'm like
It's
this
ridiculous.
this is like porn, bro.
This is probably his life's work culminated into one car.
Go back up. Jacob and Co. There's your new watch. You know how they like to make watches out of Bugatti's motors?
Yeah.
That's the new watch right there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
This thing is ridiculous. I haven't looked at it in detail up until now.
Wow,
I love it.
Wow, dude. I'm
Huge fan. Like I said, no price.
I think that's the best thing we've seen all day
so far. Yeah. No pricing details as of yet.
I would say that's about $3 million car. The motor's probably $1 million
for as low a run as it's going to be. It's probably going to be about that. Yeah.
I would buy one.
They're not even going to make 100 total.
6.5 liter, 80-degree V12.
Yep.
With a dozen large bore and dozen short strokes of easy high revving. Wow.
It's incredible. Very, very good work. I love that interior. The interior is stupid.
And that thing says 1,000 horsepower.
Yeah. All fucking motor. No turbocharging, no supercharging, no hybridization bullshit.
So this is what I like. So Pagani came out, I think it was earlier this week or last week, that they are not going hybrid on any of their cars. They're going to stick with the V12 naturally aspirated.
Yep.
They're not doing all this other bullshit that everybody else is doing.
I saw that too. I'm glad.
I'm fucking glad. Like to do that, and for this guy to do what he's doing, like it's
balls.
It's like the big FU finger to like, dude,
definite balls.
We're not going to like.
Yeah, we're not going to sell out. We build what we build. If you want it, buy it. If you don't, fuck off.
Yeah, we're not going to do it.
I respect the shit out of them for it.
We make art.
Pagani, these guys, I mean, Koenigsegg does the same thing. They turbocharge their stuff, but they're not hybriding. They're not going electric. None of that bullshit.
No, Koenigsegg just drops an F1 motor in their freaking Gamera.
And Koenigsegg dropped that little 3-cylinder Gamera because no one was fucking buying it. Now it's got a giant.
It's got a big V8.
Now it's got a giant V8 in it.
Yeah.
And good on fucking Koenigsegg for dropping it because no one was buying it.
And you know the best part about it? It still saved the luggage space.
Oh, the Gamera's insane. It's by far the fastest 4-seat car. And it still has those awesome doors.
What blew my mind is like, 3-cylinder? Fuck it. V8. And we keep your luggage. Done. Fucking Swedes are awesome, dude.
All right. New Aston Vanquish. Here it is.
I saw this morning and I literally blew a load in my pants.
It's so ridiculous, dude.
I know that was a little too much information, but it was 100%.
It is. It's where the hell can I? Hold on. Wait a minute. All right. I gotta figure out how the hell to. There we go. All right, I got it back.
1 too many whiskeys.
I'm out of fucking practice.
All
right. This is the new Aston Vanquish. After so many years of not producing it, they brought it back, and this thing is beautiful. Beautiful. It has an 824 horsepower hybrid V8 or V12.
Dude, your dad would appreciate the shit out of it.
Oh, my dad loves Aston Martin.
Dude, this would be his favorite Aston. Has he seen this yet?
No. Well, unless he's looking on his independently, I don't think he has.
Like the interior of this thing.
We're gonna look at it. We're gonna look at it. We're gonna look at every single photo of this fucking thing. Like I said, it is gorgeous. Gorgeous,
dude. The grill. Look at the hood of that thing. Yeah. Look at the lights, the crystals in the lights.
Everything. The mirrors.
It is pure perfection. If this car looks as good as it does, and if it sounded like the other car we just saw, with the big V12 naturally aspirated with that beautiful exhaust coming out the side,
it won't sound like that.
But if it did,
yeah. Aston their V12 sounds good, but it sounds different.
I feel like Astons they
don't scream.
They dilute the exhaust sounds.
They're more GT V12.
Yeah, they're GT V12s, but like when you put an exhaust on there, those things open up. Dude.
Look at that rear, dude. Look at that.
No. I love the car. The car's pure perfection.
It's insane. $420,000.
Worth every penny.
By far the most expensive, minus the 177 and the Valkyrie and the Valhalla and the fucking Vulcan. But for their GT cars, by far the most expensive.
It's worth every penny.
5.2 liter twin turbo V12.
It's 824 horsepower, dude.
214 in a GT car?
Fuck
That's
you.
Incredible.
What they say is, fuck you, Lambo.
Oh my God. Dude, this thing has 4 seats in it.
The Lamborghini said, you do 210, we doing 214. 4 extra.
$1,000 a year, which that's still a decent amount of fucking cars for this type of car.
No, dude, it's
that's
perfection,
decent.
Dude.
Pretty sure it has 4 seats.
Look at
yeah, it's a GT. No, it's only got 2 seats. It's got luggage in the back.
Doesn't
but
matter.
Still, it's a GT car.
Look
it's
at that
a fucking
thing,
GT
dude.
car. All right, let's look at this shit up close.
Look at that.
Oh my God. Bro, that's the best looking fucking Aston interior they've ever done by a lot. By a lot.
Look at that thing, dude.
That shit's clean. I don't know who owns Aston. Well, I do know who owns Aston Martin. Lawrence Stroll. They stepped their fucking game up with this car.
I mean, your son's still a bitch, but your cars are phenomenal.
Yeah, your son doesn't deserve to drive for you, but this car is insanity.
Dude, the Alcantara, the leather on the dash, the freaking carbon fiber, how it splits the leather in the Alcantara.
It's ridiculous.
It's perfection, dude.
It's totally ridiculous. Look at this fucking.
Look at the beautiful luggage. Look at the carbon. Look at how they break use carbon fiber to break up the leather in Alcantara.
I'm speechless. Like I have nothing for it. It speaks for itself.
The only thing that would ruin this car if you did an all black interior and let everything like melt together in all black.
Oh yeah,
I think it would be too much.
You have to break it apart with color. You have to.
But dude, look at that, man. It's perfection.
Everything's laid out correctly, easily. You know what everything does. And there's actual fucking buttons. Not everything is touchscreen.
I love it, man.
I do too, man.
I love it.
They hit this fucker out of the
I'm telling you right now, this is the similar base price, same price to the Lamborghini, the new Tamario, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
What are you picking?
Tamario or whatever.
The new Lamborghini T. What are you picking? This or that?
I'm going with the Aston.
I'm going Aston. 100%.
It's a fucking work of art. It has not quite as much power, but the torque much higher.
And it's got a higher top speed.
Yeah, well, not by a lot, but yes, it has a higher top speed. It's more functional. It's going to be more comfortable.
Dude, I picked this.
Look at it.
I picked this. I'm sorry.
Put it in British racing. Put it in British racing green, bro. Done. Fucking game over. Game, set, match. British racing green. Lambo can't fuck with
the
it.
Carbon fiber accents.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Lamborghini can't. Lamborghini can't fuck with this car. It just can't.
It's done.
Aston Martin did what they did and took it to another fucking level with this car.
I better see this in the James Bond movie. Look at that hood, dude. Look at carbon fiber.
Who do we even know is going to be the next James Bond? Daniel Craig is done.
Oh, I don't know. I think they were picking a girl.
I'm done. Not watching that.
I think.
Nope. It's so ridiculous.
And you know what I like? What it says V12 on the side, a big yes.
Oh yeah, they don't hide it. They don't hide their V12s. They're like, fuck you with your hybrid and your fucking 4 cylinders and your electric motors. This is a V12. That car was insane,
dude. Man, you come out with some bangers today, man.
I had to come with some good shit on our first episode back. Now we have 40 minutes left, and we're gonna talk about the new Corvette ZR1.
I have one gripe with the ZR1, which I understand. They did nothing to the interior.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it looks amazing, sounds amazing. It's just amazing.
It's a factory Corvette with over 1,000 horsepower. What the fuck can you? I mean, gripe about the interior all you want, but 1,064 horsepower.
Honestly, I think they killed the game.
I mean, for probably what's going to end up being $250,000, you can't fuck with it, man.
I think it's the best supercar, which a lot of people are not going to call it supercars because it's not Italian.
Well, it's because they're idiots and they're
which
brain
is
dead.
bullshit. Hands down, best supercar to come out on the market in the last decade.
What we just talked about. This thing's, like I said, I'm speculating on the price, but if it's over 250, I'd be surprised. And this thing will do over 215.
And before I get destroyed in comments or anything, I don't mean, when I mean supercar, I mean Lamborghini, Ferrari, Aston,
McLaren.
Who else is out there?
In this era or area,
Because I do not put Pagani in that
no,
list.
no. Pagani's hypercar area territory.
I do not put Koenigsegg in that
no
list.
hypercar. Around this area,
I don't put those types of vehicles in
this
area.
I don't think there are many other ones. They maybe
Porsche.
the Porsche 911 GT3.
I think this, hands down,
It's a better car.
is the best car.
It's a better car for the money.
And for the money
of all of them.
You take money out of it, this is the best car. You put money into it, this is the best car.
It's look-wise, money-wise, what you're getting. I mean, just look at the damn thing.
It's literally, dude, every time I see one of these driving on the highway, I'm like, look at that Lamborghini coming towards me. And I'm like, oh, shit, it's a Corvette.
Yeah, it's a vet.
I'm like, this is not a Lambo.
All right, let's look at some photos here. I mean, basically, it's the C8 with some body upgrades. I mean, the hood.
It's a lot more aggressive.
Oh, it's far more aggressive. I mean, the hood has that giant scoop.
They changed the hood. They definitely added canards on it.
Yeah, the front face is much more open and different. It's carbon fiber fucking everywhere.
Aerodynamics is a lot more different.
The wheels are insane.
The wheels are amazing.
I agree with you with the interior. They should have done something maybe just a little bit different, not drastic.
You know what I would have liked to see?
What?
The Celestique interior in this.
The way it's set up, it's a driver's car.
Well, I wouldn't say like run the screen all the way across, but you get rid of this pillar.
I know a lot of people don't like those buttons.
But what I'm saying is, like, you get rid of the pillar and you add a screen here, a big screen like the one that's in the Celestique on the dash, and then you do a bigger, just one longer screen right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, but I don't think they.
5 seconds ago, hanging up on her. She's talking on the.
I really don't. I really just think they want to keep it driver centric, and the passengers is kind of just an afterthought. Which I'm on board. I drove one of these fucking things, and
she would have kicked my ass, bro. She had a headband on and a tie-dye shirt. If I would have hung up on it,
the C8 is just a completely different animal from any other Corvette, and obviously that's what they wanted to go for. And then with the ZR1, even with the Z06, they just completely took it to a completely different level.
What I love about the ZR1, it's a car you can drive like a GT car. Like, you can take your wife out to dinner in it and then go straight to the track and destroy the track.
Oh, absolutely you can. I mean,
it's
God damn it.
It's perfect, dude.
I don't want to keep we just got one ear, whatever. I can still hear you.
No,
anyway, good. I don't want to keep dwelling on, driving it on the track and all this other shit, but I've never driven one on the road. So I don't know how actually comfortable it is, normal driving.
I have a client who has one. He's driven on the road. He says it's amazing.
Okay.
He says when you're driving it on the road, this is his thing. He goes, when you're driving on the road, it feels like you're driving an Escalade. It's smooth.
Really?
It's smooth. It's clean.
It's a convertible version.
I love the convertible. It's amazing. Like, it feels like a GT car, right?
Wow.
But it's that good that when you take it to the track and you hit the track button, you feel like you're in a race car. It's two different. It's night and day difference.
One thing I like about this car is they kind of did the split window, the tribute to that 63 split window. I like that. I like that touch.
And I'm telling you something. He's a Porsche guy. He's got a GT3. He's a Porsche dude.
Yeah.
He prefers this over the Porsches.
Well, I mean, come on. At a certain point,
He
you
prefers
have to
this over it.
concede that other cars can be better
Yeah,
than
no.
your fucking Porsche. I hate Porsches, and I don't make any fucking. I don't keep that in. I respect their cars, though.
No, like he
I
is
do.
a 100% Porsche fanboy, hardcore guy. He bought this, and he's like, "Nope, this is better.
Well, that's what I mean.
Hands down, it's better."
That's what I mean. These fucking Porsche, like faithful, the purists and all that shit. Oh, it's the best car ever. No, it's fucking not.
I think like people who are like that with Lamborghini and Ferrari, if they got behind the wheel of this, they would be like inside they're like, yeah, this is a better car, but they can't tell nobody.
Yeah,
It's like the whole
because it's a Chevy.
it's like this whole political thing. Like, you know, some people are big Trumpers, but they can't say it because they don't want to offend anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get
It's
what you
that
mean.
same bullshit. Look at the carbon fiber on the thing.
There's
dude.
so much of it.
Carbon fiber wheels.
Look at it all over the hood, in the front aerodynamics on the Canards, the front air dam, even in the grill. The wheels are fully carbon, like Sergio just said. These air inlets, the wing,
Everything's carbon.
everything is carbon. The rear splitter, it's just so much carbon fiber. I love that they didn't skimp on it. That keeps the weight down. It's stronger than fucking any kind of metal. It's better than plastic.
Well, they
Obviously.
took out the trunk in the front.
Yeah, the frunk is gone.
And it's all radiators, it's all downforce, it's all like
it has to be. This is a 5.5 liter twin turbo V8. And 1,000 horsepower.
plane, dude, and it screams.
A little over 1,000 horsepower. You got to cool that shit. So yeah, I mean, I get it. But even all this shit is carbon fiber. The roof is carbon fiber. It's incredible.
And the motor is just beautiful.
It's ridiculous. Unfortunately, there's not a better picture of it. Not in that.
I saw some earlier. I saw some videos earlier, dude, and it's just
I've heard the thing do its top speed. Well, it hit like 206. It sounds incredible.
It sounds like an F1 car driving down the road.
I mean,
it screams.
Yeah, it sounds absolutely incredible.
I'm blown away. Like, I'm blown away by what Corvette.
Fucking everyone.
What they did with it.
Everybody was expecting 800-900 horsepower. They blew it out of the fucking water and did 1,064.
Like, people who had wanted the E-Ray version are like, fuck the E-Ray. We're going with the 0-1.
No, the E-Ray is fine. It's a hybrid.
Dude, I had another client. He had the C8. He put his allocation in for the E-Ray. And we're sitting there talking. I told him when we did the floors, and I was like, dude, you don't want the E-Ray. He goes, oh, it's all electric. I said, you don't want the E-Ray.
It's not all electric. It's a hybrid.
He goes, it's supposed to be like 1,000+ horsepower. I'm like, you don't want the E-Ray.
No.
He goes, what would you get? I said, get the ZR1.
What he was thinking about is they're going to take the Corvette even further with the Zora.
Yeah.
That's going to be fully electric. And that thing needs to make at least 1,200 horsepower.
That's what he wants. I said, dude.
The E-Ray, no.
I said, don't mess with that thing. You want the ZR1. Now, I need to call him because I don't know if he took his allocation out and put one in for the ZR1. Because I told him, I said, do not get the fucking E-Ray thing.
Nah.
Do not get that Zora shit. You want the ZR1. I'm telling you, that's where the money's going to be at. Because, God forbid, Jesus willing, that this doesn't happen. But if it does happen and we all go electric over some hippie shit, the ZR1 is going to be it's going to be $1 million car. 1,000 horsepower.
Honestly, I'm sure
all motor.
I'm sure some people will pay at least $500,000 for them when
that car's dropping now. I mean, I see it swapping hands between 200 to 500.
Oh yeah. Some people will pay $500,000 for these fucking things.
I think people who have allocations in it and then back out and they want to sell them and they'll sell them. And then I think the market's going to be between 2 and 5.
Bro, a factory Corvette ran a sub 10-second quarter mile. Oh man, a Corvette from Kentucky.
That's so funny.
Ran a sub 10 quarter mile. That's insanity. They're thinking starting price around 180.
Yeah, by the time you finish your options, 200. After
markups,
yeah,
250 to 3
and then people who buy them and then resell them, 500
easily.
easily. I think that's where it's going to be at.
And those people that pay that are fucking brain damaged.
Look at the people buying the LFA for $1 million, dude.
This Motor Trend is guessing around 150 to start.
Oh, I don't doubt that MSRP is going to be 150, but I think by the time you put the LTZ1 package or whatever,
well, it's they call it the ZTK package.
Yeah, the ZTK, whatever, and you do all the extra carbon fiber. Those carbon fiber wheels are probably about 10 grand a piece.
Oh yeah, probably.
I mean, it's going to be to where it's $250 a car.
Well, I don't know. It's all speculation at this point. All the numbers we have are confirmed, but obviously there's no price, there's no release date, as of right now. But everything we know is incredible. The numbers are astronomical. They far exceed anything that anyone expected from the ZR1 over the Z06. It's incredible that just adding 2 fucking turbos to the Z06's V8 adds 309 horsepower.
Yeah, no.
Typically, you throw a couple turbos on, you're lucky to get 150. 309.
It's crazy.
Bro, that's insanity. And like I said, it's not a drastic styling change, except for when you get that giant rear wing and the ZTK package and all that bullshit. But what you're looking at right now, I mean, you theoretically could mistake that for a regular Corvette. Doesn't have the huge wing on the back. Yeah, the hood's fucking different.
I mean, yeah, with that version, I see it as just regular Corvette.
Yeah, it's very not. I'm not gonna say mundane, but it's like every day.
Yeah, it's the sleeper.
Yeah, yes,
it's the sleeper.
It is, and if you don't know any better, good luck. Because if you fucking walk up on this thing, it's gonna put you in your place.
You know how many freaking people with these Scat Packs and Hellcats are gonna try walking on this thing?
Those fucking guys. Those people are idiots.
This thing's gonna be like, dude, I'll see you next year.
Well, the fucking ZR1 driver is not even gonna waste its fucking time.
No, dude. I'm like, you throw me $30 for gas, and then I'll hit the gas for you.
Even that fucking demon can't fuck with this thing.
No, hell no.
Fuck no. I'm so tired of the Challenger and Charger drivers. Like, I know your cousin has one, and his is pretty nice. Your brother has a Challenger.
They're nice, but
they are. But
it sounds good though. Alex, it sounds really good.
Danny sounds fucking retarded. It's so loud. But
it sounds good.
I'm just tired of them. Like, they think their cars are the shit. Like, yeah, you didn't pay a fortune for 800 horsepower, but at the end of the day, you have the same interior as the V6 guy. Fuck you.
That's true. That's true.
Exact same interior, minus a few different materials. Some fake ass Alcantara. It's not even real.
Well, dude, since we have some time,
yeah, we got time.
You need to get on the YouTubes and look up that F1, the Gintani exhaust on that thing.
I can do that. They can't hear it, but
I want to get your reaction on it. I want you to see
matter. I'll look at it.
My neck crack like a champ.
All right, YouTube. What can we type?
You want to put in Gintani.
Gintani.
Right there.
Gintani.
Second one.
Got it right there?
Yeah, that's it. You can just go to that one. And then you blasting in the tunnel.
Oh, when this ad's over?
Yeah. Skip it. Skip a little bit more. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Right about there. He's about to drive it into a tunnel. Dude, this thing's retarded.
Is that his kid?
No. That's his friend's dad's kid who loves Lamborghini. He's never been in one, so he took the kid out for a ride. Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, yeah, here we go.
Watch this shit, dude. And he does another tunnel and blasts another one.
Damn. That kid's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude. Listen to
Of
the
course, we
next
want to
next
hit another tunnel.
right here we go. Here we go.
That is an F1 car. That's like old F1. That thing fucking
Dude, is that not
screams.
ridiculous?
That is insanity. That is absolutely old F1.
Dude, is that not
That's
crazy?
like V10 F1, like Michael Schumacher F1. That is retarded. Yeah, dude, that was loud as
Dude,
fuck. That sounds good. It does. It sounds ridiculous.
and that and they don't use titanium.
I mean,
And they
whatever.
say titanium loses that high pitched sound. It's
They, I
all
mean,
it's like the way they do it, it's like that work of art. Like the way the sound, the air flows through the banks, right?
right.
And it hits that curve is what makes all the noise.
Hmm.
So depending like if it's got like a really sharp curve to it, it's not going to sound good.
Hmm.
It's going to sound muffled.
Well, yeah, yeah.
So the way they have the angles and diameter where it's perfectly curved, it makes all the difference. Makes
I'm sure.
all the
I'm
difference.
sure
In it.
it's so much trial and error in that shit. Like they have to make so many different prototypes, and it's like different, so many different styles of systems
Oh
and
yeah,
everything to
dude,
get
it's
it right. It's just,
ridiculous
I'm sure it's fucking crazy.
because like it makes like especially like just like a regular car like you do a straight cat back exhaust and it's so loud, right? You take the cats out, you take the muffler out, the car's 10 times louder.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So like just the way those little banks, the way you can get it to curve and the way you do everything, it's ridiculous. It's one, it's art, and two, it's just
What
the
can be?
sound
Yeah,
is
it
just
can be. Like,
ridiculous.
so look at that Nilu. I mean, that exhaust was fucking incredible.
I mean, it's bananas, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly, man, dude, I would buy that car just for the motor, just to put up on the wall. Like if, like, say somebody had one and they wrecked it, just take it out, clean it, and I'd put it as an art piece,
I mean, at that point, you'd
like a center table or something.
at that
Man.
point you could either swap it or yeah, just you keep it as a centerpiece or put it on the wall, like you said.
Centerpiece that shit, dude.
Yeah.
That thing is
That's just, it is.
pure art,
It's
man.
a complete piece of art, and you know how we talk about Aston Martins being art. That motor with that exhaust is legit, and you know these art critics can say what they want. Cars can't be art. Fuck you. Yeah, they can. Aston Martin proves it,
So
and that motor fucking proves it. That is art, and it takes an artist to make it.
yeah, no, it's not easy. Even like I watched the one like DD's taking they're making like their own Hoonigan style car out of a V12 the A12, right?
The what?
The a Ferrari A12.
Oh yeah. The A12
So
super fast.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not a super fast, it's the first version, the
Oh, the
Bellin whatever the fuck.
I know
it's
what you mean. The TDE or some shit like that. TDF. TDF.
called. No, you got the TDF, the super fast, just the first base version.
Oh,
Of it.
just an 812.
It's just a regular A12.
Okay.
And they took it out and they're making their own like drift Hoonigan style car of that. But they gutted the whole car, right? Turned it into a race car. They took the V12 and they twin turboed it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, they did that for the first one and it destroyed the motor because the motor
Duh.
was not built for that. So they took the motor out, they had it professionally done. New pistons, new rods, new bores, new everything.
Well, yeah, everything has to be strengthened.
They redid the whole thing, new twin turbo. And they were building the exhaust, and they have a guy named Mike Essa on their thing. He's a Formula Drift champion, and he's the one he builds drift cars. So he's building the car, and he's the way they make this exhaust, like he's got it and they're plastic pieces. They're like connects, like Legos. And
Yeah,
you connect it,
yeah.
and you set it the way you will go. So you want to come out the first bank into your first exhaust, second one. So each one's perfectly done, right?
Right.
Once you do that, then you got to make a mock-up, and they make a mock-up out of steel.
Yeah.
And they TIG weld it to make sure it's perfectly done.
Right.
And but a lot of it's got like computers and shit. That's all like once you
yeah,
take that,
yeah.
you plug it into the computer, and the computer will tell you how to make this perfectly beautiful exhaust for
Right.
the car.
Yeah.
Like the amount of man hours into that thing, they said they were doing that one had almost 100 hours into it
Just for the exhaust.
just
That's
for the exhaust,
incredible.
which is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It looks amazing because they got the motor in, they got everything in. Now they're just waiting for the wiring harness to come in because they had to get one made to put in, and then the car would be ready to go.
That's incredibly insane.
But dude, by the time they got done with it, they spent $1 million building a race car.
Oh, I believe it. And that's
Easy.
a $400,000 car more?
Yeah, 400, about 400, and they completely gutted it, destroyed it, and I mean, thank God it was a base model of it though.
Well, still, I mean, good Lord.
Yeah, so yeah, 400,000 for the car because they bought it used anyway, so they probably got it a little cheaper.
Well, yeah.
Put $1 million into it. You spent what 1.2, 1.3 million dollars.
And what exactly are they going to do with it?
They're going to go out racing.
Show it
like Ken Block used to do.
Yeah, but all Ken Block did was just make videos.
Yeah,
he didn't actually.
That's basically what they want to do.
He wasn't using those cars competitively. I mean, he was a legit.
Yeah.
He was a legit drifting guy, and he did the fucking World Rally Championship shit.
But that's what they want to do. They want to make Gincana videos like he did.
I think whatever.
I mean,
cool.
It's crazy.
Those videos were insane. They got a lot of views, but
they were cool at first, and then they got really, really boring afterwards.
Well, but they were just kind of the same.
They
got made redundant.
Boring. Yes.
At first, yeah, they were cool. But yeah, they just became repetitive, and then all the only thing that was different was what he was using to do it in. He did that Mustang, then he twin turboed it.
Oh, the Porsche was ridiculous. They built that Porsche for Pikes Peak.
Oh yeah.
I don't even think he got to race. He didn't get to race it.
The Huna pig pin.
The pink one, yeah.
Yeah. I know.
He didn't get to race it. His daughter raced it up Pikes Peak.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then he
didn't get to race it because he passed away.
He did a truck. He did a Honda, like what the fucking.
So
like a Honda Pilot or some shit.
Yeah, so I remember as a tribute, his daughter took that car and she drove it up Pikes Peak as a tribute for him.
I think that's cool.
Which I think was really sick.
I think doing that one time would be cool, even if it's like in my car driving up Pikes Peak would be cool.
That would be cool. Well, shit, dude.
All right. That's all I got. I mean, I could have had a few more things. There was a list that I had, but it turned out to be a fucking video, and I didn't want to do a video.
Yeah, no.
But it was like European cars that had more horsepower than the new ZR1. And yeah, they all had more horsepower, but they were at least $1 million.
And they didn't look good.
They actually, some of them do look as good, if not better. Aston Martin, the Valkyrie.
Oh, well, we'll do it on the next one.
A couple of Zenvos. I don't remember any of the other ones, but they were all at least $1 million. And at that point, it's irrelevant because the Corvette is your bargain supercar.
Yeah.
Just as it always has been your bargain sports car.
Yeah.
That's the Corvette's calling card. It's for what you're buying, it's the bargain.
Yeah.
So for them to talk about, these European cars have more horsepower, great. You're going to pay at least 3 times as much for it. Great. If you're into that and you have the money, fine. The point of the Corvette is for not your everyday person can buy it, but more people are able to buy it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a big FU to Ferrari and Lambo.
It's a more attainable dream car.
Exactly, and at a good price, and you basically get a Lamborghini for.
You do get a Lamborghini, more than a Lamborghini,
a fraction of the price.
Yeah, exactly. If that new Temerario or whatever the fuck it's called, if that thing comes in at 400, you're getting 106. You're getting 150 56 more horsepower for $150,000 less.
Oh yeah.
It's better looking. It's going to be more comfortable. It's going to be more functional. It's going to be more attainable. Yes, it's a Chevy, but who the fuck cares
Dude,
at that point?
I still pick the ZR1 over it, man.
Fuck yeah.
I still pick the ZR1.
Yeah, the prestige of owning a Lamborghini, fine.
The only thing out of all the cars we saw today, okay, out of all the cars we saw today, the Lambo, the Aston, the ZR1,
The Nilu,
which I can't even.
That's
we
a
can't even-
completely
we can't even compare that.
yeah, that's a
one.
completely different animal.
If I had to pick out of the ZR1, the Aston, or the Lambo, I'm going Aston.
Overall, I would probably do the same thing. Yes,
I think I'm going Aston.
Yes, it's going to be more expensive, but as a overall package, it's going to be more functional. It's going to be more comfortable, even than the Corvette. No, it doesn't have as much power, but it's more usable power. And god damn, look at the fucking thing.
It looks so
Just
good.
Look at it.
I think
Okay.
I'm going Aston, dude.
My whole argument with Lamborghini, and I've said this to you and my dad, I believe, on this show. My problem with Lamborghini now is it's not really Lamborghini anymore.
No, it's Audi.
It's Volkswagen at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the parts and it says Audi, 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 Audi,
Yeah.
Audi, Audi, Audi.
Just
on it.
about everything that goes into a Lamborghini now is from Audi.
I mean, we can't say much about Aston either because Aston's got a lot of BMW parts on it. It says a lot of BMW.
It's true.
And
but
if we're going to compare that, then ZR1 is the way to go because it's all Chevy, baby. Every last bit of part.
well,
shit is
that goes
Chevy.
that goes back to my argument against Lamborghini. They're too corporate.
Yeah.
You know, Lamborghini's not owned by Lamborghini. Lamborghini's owned by Volkswagen, who owns Audi, where all the parts come from. So they're just too corporate. They kind of dumbed them down. After the Murcielago, that was like the last of the real raucous and crazy Lamborghinis. Once they went over to the Aventador, they just became too corporate, too buttoned up, and they just weren't wild anymore.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? So yes, Lamborghinis are still cool. Yes, they're crazy fast. The Temerario is stupid for the baby Lambo. But again, you're gonna pay too much money for it, and you're basically buying an Audi. Basically, with a different fucking. You're buying a fucking Audi in a fancy tuxedo.
Ooh. In a nice shiny suit. That's good.
That's all you're fucking doing.
Hey, that's a perfect analogy. To that.
Honestly, and I'm not hating on Audis. I'm not hating on Lamborghinis, but that's at the
No,
end of the day, that's what you're doing.
That is 100% perfect analogy.
When you buy a fucking Corvette, you're getting a goddamn Corvette
Yeah, with the suit and all.
with from fucking
With the mullet. And it's got a mullet.
like the guys at fucking Top Gear said, you're buying a fucking Corvette. It comes from Kentucky, built by a guy named Bob and fucking Jim.
A bunch of real hillbillies.
They're fucking crazy fat hillbillies, but they're building
that know how to build a car.
world-class motherfucking car. I don't give a shit who wants to argue. They're on a different level now. They're just on a different level.
Yeah, you put it like that. Yeah, no, that's a
And
big difference.
these fucking Corvette purists, oh, the C8's not a real Corvette. Fuck you too. Open your fucking mind. You built the C7 ZR1. Let me put it to you this way. It had 755 horsepower. It was front engine, rear wheel drive.
Yep.
The C8 base model goes to 60 faster than that car does.
Which is crazy, dude.
And it's because it has the fucking weight over the rear and it can actually put its power down to the fucking ground. The C7 ZR1 tapped the limit of front engine rear drive.
And what I love is I love that car.
I do too.
I love that. The C7, I fucking love that
So
car.
did I. I
But
did too.
You said it 100% perfectly. It tapped the limit to what a front wheel engine car could do.
You can't get more power in a front engine rear drive car.
Dodge tried to do it and they failed miserably.
Dodge did it, but it required special tires, special ECU, all this other bullshit, and it still didn't work.
And what car did they stop making?
The
Dodge.
Challenger, exactly.
They stopped making the Dodge Viper.
I know. Well, the Viper was it was a phenomenal piece of engineering for what it was.
But they stopped making it because
s-
they couldn't not compete with the Corvette.
Well, they stopped making it because for that reason, and it was too fucking expensive, and it was too fragile.
Yeah, you fart on it and it stopped working.
Exactly. You could go to the dealership, buy a ZR1 for about $120,000-$130,000. You're lucky to find a Viper for 180. The ACR track edition, the fucking ridiculous one.
Yeah, no, it's
Good
crazy.
luck. No one's gonna fucking pay that for a Viper that's gonna break every time you drive it. And let's be real, wasn't the best looking car out there. And the only reason it made 640 horsepower is because it had 2 Corvette engines in it at the end of the fucking day. That fucking Viper motor was gigantic.
It was huge, dude.
8.3 liter V10.
Yeah, it was massive, man.
Half the length of the car was the hood.
It was all motor.
It was fucking retarded. And it was, like I said, it was just too fragile. It broke every time.
And your feet were sitting by the freaking flywheel.
And your fucking ass was getting burnt by the exhaust. It was right next to you. And don't even get me started on the interior. I couldn't fit in one. There's no way I could fit in a Viper.
Not even one leg, buddy.
One
leg in, one leg out. You still ain't fitting in that shit.
I've driven, let's see, C4, C5, C8. I've driven 3 different Corvettes. I fit in all of them.
Yeah.
They're not overly comfortable. I wouldn't drive one to Michigan.
I mean,
I could fit in one, though.
You fit in a C8 pretty good with the helmet on.
With the helmet, yes.
And you're 6'6", bro.
Yeah, I had no problem. I had no problem in that car.
You fit pretty freaking good on that one.
Yes. So you know, these Viper people, whatever. The car was fine. It was a fine car, but at the end of the day, it just wasn't practical at all. So, you know, I'm done with my analogies for just under 2 hours. So
no, it's perfect timing, man. We
did what I wanted to do. Sergio, I'm gonna let you get back home. I'm gonna go in there, see my kid.
Baby was screaming earlier.
Was she?
Yeah, it sounded like a cat, and I was like, "Oh wait,
that's a baby crying." That kid got some fucking pipes on her, man. I'm half deaf, and she's too loud for me. She
probably didn't want to take a nap, or she probably still hungry.
Well, she screams when she's hungry, and then once you fucking pop that bottle in her mouth, she's instant quiet. Crazy.
Done.
But anyway,
sweet, man.
Thank you for joining. Whoever watched, if you didn't, doesn't matter. We do this shit for us because it's fun.
That's right.
And we haven't done it in about a year.
Since September, right?
It's September. Probably about a year. We haven't done this shit.
Yeah, since September.
So yeah, it's good to be back. We'll try to be back regularly. Depends on him.
It's like September, October. Yeah.
Yeah, it just depends on him. I mean, I'll be here. I can be here every Wednesday at 5. It depends on him. So we'll be here anytime he's here.
Yeah.
And, anyway,
we'll get it back.
Season
2, baby. Let's go.
I brought some bangers, and it was a good episode. And let me figure out what the hell I'm doing here. Anyway, till next time, everybody have fun.
Yeah. Peace.